Alright, ladies and gents, this is just basically going to be showing you how to manage your tablet. So as you can see here, this is where I'm pointing. Simply, I'm just going to show you how to access your control panel and how the control panel looks on Windows 8. So I'm just going to drag over this and bring the settings up, and you just select settings and you will see control panel, personalization, PC info, and help. PC information is basically, it'll display the information about your PC, like so. You can also access this by going into CMD and typing msinfo32 and hitting enter. So I'll just go here real quick, and let's select the control panel. Now, control panel hasn't varied at all, considering the fact that it's Windows 7 base. And basically, it's fairly simple. And if we can select here, you can select large icons, small icons, whatever. And there is no more classic view per se for control panel, I don't believe. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. And here's control panel. So you have system and security. So if we click on system and security, we'll see the action center, which is basically notifications and stuff for your system. Windows firewall, which has been updated with the Windows 8. Windows update automatic. The system basically view your amount of RAM and all that system information. Power options is where you can change your power plans and stuff like that. You can change it to power saver or whatever. It doesn't really matter. You can do that all there. Let me go back here. File history, save backup files of your files in file history, and restore files from file history. Basically what that is, file history is basically, like say you have a certain amount of files, you can back up your files, and say you delete something that you accidentally delete, instead of having to restore that deleted file per se and change it back from the free space that's been turned into back to the file itself, you can go to file history and restore the backups like that. BitLocker drive encryption. BitLocker is basically, it's just protecting your files. You can put passwords and stuff on certain files and certain folders in order to access them as an administrator. Storage spaces, it's coming down, that's about it. Storage spaces basically is partitioning your hard drive or your chip per se inside your computer or your tablet. In the tablet, it's not a hard drive, it's a chipset. So you can partition those spaces and make different drives such as that. You can also make these certain drives by, like if, for an example, if I bring up this folder here, you can partition manage. If you come here, scroll down, and just kind of right click on computer with the keyboard. And if you right click on it, just select manage and bring up your disk management there. So that's that. So for the most part, we don't have to worry about that. Now, add features to Windows 8. Get more features with the new edition of Windows. Basically, you can install widgets and stuff to your desktop using that from the store. I'm not going to go into that because I'm not connected to the internet. Administrative tools, free up your disk space, defragmenting, create a hard drive disk partitions, view event logs and schedule tasks. That's the basic settings that were obligated for Windows 7 as well. And then you have your Flash player, which is added here after you install it. So that's system and security. Network and internet is just basically understanding the basic settings for your network. So your network and sharing center, you can set up a sharing HTML or HTTP kind of file share server on your own home network or public network, so you can share printers over this and files and so forth. Home group is basically the same exact thing, only it's privatized, so you need to know a certain password in order to access the home group. Network sharing is always going to be public. The home group is kind of a secret, privative file server that you can use for your family and such, and you can all know the password, and you can change that password to whatever you wish. And internet options are just basically setting up your IPs, your DNS, and your security settings and stuff like that, like parent restrictions for children and things all like that. So you can go into there and optimize that. For an example, if you want privacy or control content, you can control the internet content. It can be viewed, and family safety, you go into there and set it up so your kids can't get on naughty websites. Hardware and sound, pretty simple. This is just basically your sound. hardware for display and audio devices, and the pen touch and other things like that. And this is where you control all your hardware for drivers and things like that. Programs, that's pretty simple. This is just a list of programs and features. The default programs, you can modify them, and programs and features is basically just going to give you this list right here. If you click the shortcut uninstall program, it will give you this list here and it will show you what's installed. So that's that. User accounts and safety, that's pretty self-explanatory. That's just managing your user accounts on your computer. Appearance and personalization, that's your background, your theme, your colors, whatnot. If you go in here, you can personalize it with the theme, the desktop background, change the color of your taskbar, change sound effects and screensavers. Display, taskbar, ease of access, center is pretty simple. It's just very straightforward. And your fonts, you can change your fonts as well, and those fonts folders are in the Windows System 32/fonts folder if you want to add additional fonts to your unit, which I can show you modifications later on in the videos that I make about the tablets. And that's pretty much it. So that's understanding Control Panel in a little perspective. And just simply to get to that, click on the right corner and bring that up. Again, hit Settings, and Control Panel is right there. Shortcut to personalization, PC info, and help, which is also accessible in Control Panel underneath the desktop. But that's pretty much it. So thanks for watching. Rate, comment, subscribe to my channel. I hope this little demonstration helps you guys, and I will talk to you all later. And stay tuned for more videos. Check out my website, software-reborn.com, as well as my Twitter, @softwarereborn. And also follow my electronics and software blogger form on Google. All the links are on my channel, so go check all that out, and I'll talk to you guys later. Enjoy.